Can you share some advice for women investors as we just celebrated Women's Day, and also any words of wisdom for first time investors?
So for women investors, I think my advice has always been get started and actually get started investing and don't outsource this. I think there's always been a reason, whether it's laziness or lack of confidence, to say, Papa ko karne do, isko karne do, usko karne do. And I really believe that once women start on their investment journey, they realize they're damn capable of doing this. In fact, if we look at we just had a Women's Day event with mothers and mother-in-laws of employees, and we were sharing some stats. And if we look at where women have invested in our own funds, their skew tends to be more wholesome funds, more BAFs, more multi-caps, etc. And they skip the thematic ideas as compared to men. So I think they are very good investors. So the real tip is get started. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Men make mistakes, women make mistakes, and investment is about learning and making mistakes. And even if you start with a small amount, I think it will help you and grow with confidence. That's the only advice. I don't think women need more advice than that. For young and first time investors, and for everybody in general, I think it's very important to moderate expectations. A few days ago, an uncle was having a conversation with my father, and he's like, आजकल तो मार्केट का ऐसा हाल है, कोई भी पैसा बना लेता है, बस हाथ डालो और पैसा बनता है. And that kind of narrative starts to scare me. So you see these 35-40% returns over the last 1 year, and suddenly your expectation of equity returns goes up. And then someone like me says 12%, and you look at me and say, what are you talking about? The reality is equity markets give you nominal GDP growth or earnings growth plus. And there is volatility around that. So I think moderating expectations is important. I also think first-time investors need to start with simple products. So increasingly, I think as India is developing, the complexity of offerings that is out there, I think it channelizes your inner greed, and you need to tame that down and just go for simple things. We finally are in a country where there are 10 plus crore crypto users and online gaming users and 4 crore mutual fund investors. So just picking simple stuff and starting.